My name is Breanna Fye. I play piano, so I don't normally play ukulele. I don't normally play the ukulele, but it's a lot lighter than a keyboard. So here I am. Oh yeah. So this first song is called "Back from the Dead," and I clean houses, and I'm also a mom, and so I I have to go and make some money. So I was cleaning this house, and the first day I cleaned for them, I wrote this song, and it made me think, wow, I'm so awkward. It's so hard to talk to people sometimes, and I like to overshare a lot. So that is what this song is about. My social security number. I'm just kidding. I'm standing inside of your gold-covered mine, and I'm cleaning the dust all away. You barely look up from the phone call you got, and I'm done, so I need to get paid. Now you're talking to me about the small stuff, and I'm stuck on talking about the big stuff, and I'm thinking about what I shouldn't have said. It's just who I am, overthinking, barely blinking, unintentionally listening to the permanent words that pour out of my head, oversharing, intimidating details of my everlasting past with the stories I brought back from the dead. Awkwardly small talking, folding your laundry. That's more than the rings on my head. I'm bubbling up about something I've got to say that's heavily been on my brain. Now you're talking to me about your big stuff, and I'm stuck on talking about the small stuff, and I'm thinking about what I shouldn't have said. It's just who I am, overthinking, barely blinking, unintentionally listening to the permanent words that pour out of my head, oversharing, intimidating details of my everlasting past with the stories I brought back from the dead. But you keep me around and you pay me real well. It's not nearly as bad as I thought, but I'm always on edge, hoping I don't trip up on the stairs that lead up to your thoughts. So I'll keep on wiping down your nice stuff like the $1 million bottle big shelf. That reminds me, I'm wasting my time. It's just who I am, overthinking, barely blinking, unintentionally listening to the permanent words that pour out of my head, oversharing, intimidating details of my everlasting past with the stories I brought back from the dead. Thank you. So this next song is about my brother. Back in 2005, when Hurricane Rita hit, I was living in Louisiana with my dad. I was about 14, and my brother lived up in Indiana, where we are from. And the hurricane hit, and then it went. We stayed, and we ended up driving back up to Indiana because our house was just a mess. And my dad and I saw my brother, and he was using heroin, and so we convinced him to come back with us, and then he got on methadone, and he became better, and he made some new friends. And now we're estranged, but we see each other occasionally, and this song is for him. It's called Oversized Truck. We drove in that oversized truck to escape the tornadoes that struck the new home that we made. And that house stood on stilts with the ceiling collapsed, and it looked like the attic had a panic attack. We didn't have power, so we said goodbye to that stuff that we bought in the blink of an eye. Spent all our money, spent all our time before we knew it, and now we know why. You were so far away, so scatterbrained. We barely knew who you were when we came to escape that storm that tore down our home. But thank God we did, because you were alone. You couldn't stand up, so we wheeled you around. Bought you some bread that you couldn't hold down. It wasn't enough, and that's when we knew. So we begged and we begged you to come back with us too. We will always stay this way, pictured in our perfectly broke down place. So you stayed in our home, we came back to clean up in our unnecessarily oversized truck. Our house smelled like mold and fleas overwhelmed, but we didn't care 'cause we had you around. I can't imagine how bad you felt when we took you to that clinic to get all that stuff out. But you became better, made some new friends, and we made up that handshake like a couple of kids. We will always stay this way, pictured in our perfectly broke down place. So it almost felt normal with you around, and we drive that oversized truck all around. We stuck together for so many years, and now that old oversized truck isn't here. Years go by, so much has happened. We drifted apart like a plastic bag drifting. I barely see you around anymore. Well, I want you to know I still love you like before, and we will always stay this way, pictured in our perfectly broke down place. So we will always stay this way, pictured in our perfectly broke down way. Ha ha, just ran out. Thank you. My name is Breanna Fye.